This is part two because it cut off, and I'll go straight to that part, and I will make this a little bit shorter. Like I was mentioning in the last video, the rule of thumb is if we shop on the outside, we will not have to worry about reading the nutrition facts labels if only we're going through the bulk aisles. Here, it has some tips what to limit, what to have more of. Of course, we want more vitamins and minerals. We want an increase even in our fiber, more than 3 grams. We want our sodium to be low, our cholesterol to be low. The only products that have cholesterol are going to be your animal products. No plant products are going to have any cholesterol. So no, fruit and vegetables do not have cholesterol. Neither do your legumes or even your whole grains. With your fat as well, you want to keep that very low. But here's the biggest tip that I can give you is if you cannot pronounce it, then you may want to think twice about eating it. There's a concept concept that I like to use called money in, money out, or visualize every day having a good chunk of money that you are going to be spending on your food. If you want to spend your food on a banana, although you're putting money down, you're receiving something in the end as well. You're receiving vitamins, you're receiving minerals, you're receiving good fiber, you're receiving good complex carbohydrates, which are the best carbohydrates for you that fuel you. You're receiving something in the end. It's not like you're paying for something and you're only getting that satisfaction or that pleasure from that food. You're not really getting anything beneficial back. Something to keep in mind. Now, if we're going to be looking at our products in the bulk aisle, when we're starting to look at the calories, if you do want to be a little bit more concrete on the calories, and calorie density is a class that I like to teach. This right here will pretend that it is a bag of chips, and let's say this says half a cup. For half a cup of chips, there is 230 calories. Let's say there's only 2 servings per container. That means that in the half a cup, so 2 servings meaning 2 people can share that. 8 servings meaning there's 8 people can share those servings. Now here, as we're pretending that there's half a cup, so half a cup for 230, a whole cup for 460. That's something to keep in mind when we're eating certain products like chips or candy or cookies or any, things like that. That's just something to keep at the back of our mind. Now, a good example I can give you, just a quick demonstration with calorie density, is for 100 calories, about maybe 100 and yeah, about 110, 100 calories. This whole banana is that amount of calories. We're talking volume here. Now, if we were to consume 1 tablespoon of oil, that's 120 calories. And we're comparing them both because imagine eating fries at a McDonald's, and they deep fry your fries, right? You may be eating about a half a cup of oil in general, besides the fries. Although it's not there, it was dipped into it. So here we're eating more with our whole foods rather than with our processed foods. Another good example too I can give you, and you could visual, and this one's 100 calories. So this is a sweet potato, and the only ingredient in here is organic sweet potato. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it just says organic sweet potato right there. Yeah. Now, again, 120 calories, 100 calories. Even though it's 20 calories short, there's more volume in eating a sweet potato than eating just a tablespoon of oil. So just keep in mind volume or calorie density. And I can teach a class about this next time. So that's just something to keep at the back of your mind when we're looking at purchasing things in the aisles. A question that I had during the recording on Saturday was, what about natural flavors? The medical medium, which is something that I really like to follow, the medical medium protocol, is he mentions in his book that natural flavors is just another hidden word for MSG. What is MSG? That's another great class right there too. But it's a good chunk of, let's just put it this way. It's unnecessary additives into our food to make us feel like we're full when we're not full. So that's just something crazy about natural flavors. Or you could even think of them as sodium as well. They're a good chunk of sodium in your product. And then it's crazy to say that, even though at times you could see like, oh, natural flavor, natural sounds healthy, right? But not completely, because if it was only natural, for example, orange juice, oftentimes, or what's another good example? I have something here. So this is it's Bay. Nothing wrong with the company. No type of bash or anything like that. And we're not sponsored here. But this says flavored antioxidant beverage with vitamin C with other natural flavors. Now, the the flavor is Waikiki coconut lime. That sounds really good. I think it's a plant leaf with lime and coconut. And you would just think like, oh, it's just infused with the carbonation and that's it. But when we look at the back of this, it has filtered carbonated water, erythritol, and we don't drink this, by the way. They were gifted. Citric acid, potassium, citrate, coconut water, concentrated acai gum, ascorbic acid, green coffee beans, stevia leaf extract, natural flavors, malic acid, sea salt, tea extract, coffee fruit extract. It's a lot of ingredients for just one thing in one sitting that we're gonna eat. Here I had put this on there. Maybe here's a time to grab a product near you and maybe notice a difference in the product that you may have not noticed before. Maybe now you notice, oh wow, that's a good chunk of calories for only so little. Or man, I didn't know this had a good chunk of fiber. Or wow, this has a lot of sodium. Maybe I should think twice before consuming it. Now, would you say that whatever product you chose to grab, or whatever product you chose to grab that was near you, right? Would you say that this product is beneficial? Maybe we can leave this in the comments below. Is why not? Why not if so? So if it's not beneficial, what are some things you can tell me about it? I'm just clicking on to the next one. So knife skills, this was something, I didn't really show this during the presentation on Saturday just because we jumped into the cooking part. And these are the knife skills. There's a lot of different knife skills. There's a lot of beautiful things in the culinary and in the nutrition world that the public is not educated. I was very fortunate to be educated on nutrition at a very young age. In middle school, I took a home economics class. In high school, my junior and senior year, I took a nutrition class, which actually led me to my career. Ms. Moreno, funny she has my last name, Ms. Moreno was the one that inspired me. So here with the knife skills, we have a lot of different beautiful cuts. In the presentation, I used chiffonade, julienne, slicing, and just chopping. Yeah, that's all I used. And here I have it on here. And mince, sorry. No, actually I used matchstick, slice, chiffonade, and mince. I was thinking julienne because I thought I had cut it like that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was educational. I hope I didn't go too fast. It's two parts just because Prezi, I guess, it gives you a time limit of how long you can record a video. Perfectly fine. So I'll put that as part one, and then I'll put this as part two. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section below, or you can check out my website and send me an email, or send me any questions you have. I think it has my number on there as well. But again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was educational. I hope this has inspired you to read what products you're actually putting in your body. Make sure you're spending your money wisely. Make sure we're not only eating with our mouth, we're eating with our eyes. We want more color in our food, or in our food, in our meals, and all that good stuff. But anyways, again, my name's Rafaela, and thank you so much for tuning in.